place for living. And at First International Bank and Trust, we're all about living, helping your dreams come true. Because we're not just in the banking business. We're in the first home business, the community sponsorship business, the how do I make this happen business, making your banking life easy so you can focus on what matters most. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
A family farm is, well, different. The cab of a tractor is the CEO's office. Board meetings are held on the bed of Grandpa's pickup. And a conference call is a holler across the yard. To hurry your chores, kids, there's homework to be done. A family farm is about family pride as much as profit. Farmers Union Insurance believes this way of life is worth protecting. Because this isn't just where we work, it's also our family's home. Farmers Union Insurance, simply different.
Coming to you from the Bonfire Studios North, it's another episode of Tauros Weekly. I'm your host, as always, Peter Theodos. Joining me to my right, Ken Oda. Ken, how you doing?
Not bad. It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's great to be back, especially after a sweep of a weekend.
Yeah, we needed that. It's been a while since we took both games on the weekend. It was nice to get a couple of wins, especially against a good first-place team from the Midwest.
And we saw something that we hadn't seen all year, and that was the Tauros win a game after trailing after one.
Yeah, both games, actually. Our first two wins all season long when trailing after the first period. We had been 0-9-0 when trailing after the first before this weekend, so we picked up our first two wins there. I really like the way the group's coming together. I think,
and this is kind of the thing that everyone
for the stretch run.
Yeah, this is the kind of the thing that the office kind of expected out of the guys, and it just took a little bit of time, and you just slowly started seeing the guys come together, start playing a lot better, and the chemistry was just so much better this weekend, and the fight was there too.
Yeah, and I'm excited. We've got our last home weekend of the month here this weekend, but then we actually get on the bus and get on the road for a little bit. And I think, if there's any downside to the way the season's gone so far, a lot of practices, not a lot of road games. We haven't stayed overnight out of state yet this year, and
we've only played one game out of North Dakota.
Yeah, we had that weekday trip down to Aberdeen. So I think it'll be good to get the guys on the bus in a hotel, have a weekend away, and really start formalizing some of that team chemistry.
Right, and unfortunately, as you mentioned, this is the last home weekend. Braden Ball, who was supposed to perform during the first intermission, if I can talk, is not going to be here this weekend. Just found out that news late last night. So I'm upset about that. I was looking forward to it, but,
It makes for an easy intermission. When
it
we
does,
just have
yeah.
to let a musician do his thing, and we can kind of take the intermission off. It's nice. But in general, I think Ag Weekend, Dakota Agronomy Ag Weekend is always a fun weekend. We usually do have those live performances. So it's usually a lot of fun, and we get a lot of people in, and hopefully we'll still have a packed house, just won't have the concert for them.
No, we won't. So, all right, let's bring in our first guest today. It is going to be recently committed goalie Keenan Rancier. Keenan, welcome to your first episode in person of Tauros Weekly.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Keenan, we actually have a special surprise from you. Not from us, but from your mom and your dad. It looks like you kind of know what's coming.
I don't.
You don't? Okay. So your mom and your dad coordinated this. And we have a special gift as my lovely assistant gets it for me. An ice cream cake from Dairy Queen that says, "Congratulations, love Mom and Dad, go Mavericks." So Keenan, from your mom and your dad, here you go.
Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it? All right.
Hold it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Hold it up for the camera here. So, let's start there. The big news aside from the games last weekend was you committing to Mankato. What made you choose the Mavericks?
I've kind of been building a relationship with them over the last couple months, just over the phone, and I've been in close contact with them. And just the fact that the program they have there, it's really professional, and the players that they've moved on, and especially their goaltending development too. That's been a big push and why I chose and decided to go there.
Aside from obviously the great feeling of making the decision, having that no longer have to weigh on you, we put it out on social media last week when Wags told all the boys that you had committed. What did it feel like to have your teammates react the way they did to the news?
It meant a lot. That's a day I'm never gonna forget. I probably watched that video 10 or 12 times. It just really makes me excited how happy the guys were to see me take that next step. So, no, I was very grateful for that.
Some people checking in really quick. Dan Jones saying that ice cream cake won't melt. Laurel Height, your billet, saying we can keep it outside if we don't eat it all. Judy Rancier, thanks for the picture moment. Congratulations, Keenan. So, a lot of people checking in, a lot of people wishing you congrats from Tauros Nation. And in the article that Ken put out on our website, you mentioned you were going to major in business. Is that just something you want to do, or do you have a plan moving forward with what you want to use your degree for?
I have no plan.
And you know what? That is completely fine. We got a law student over here who's now working in sports, so you can take that anywhere you want.
More fans checking in with congratulations. How, as the arena started to open back up, how cool has it been playing with the Minot community and the Toro fans in general?
It's great. I'll never forget that one game where it was 2 weeks ago when we scored that game winner to snap the losing streak, and it was like every pane of glass was moving. It was like a wave going around the rink. Everyone was just going insane. Ever since we've been full capacity, it's been really great having them in there.
I don't want to keep beating around the dead horse because that was obviously a dark period for everyone. Mm-hmm. But how good did it just feel standing between the pipes and just hearing that final buzzer go off, knowing that the game was over and the losing streak was done, that game that we won?
Yeah, it was a big monkey off the back. It was weighing on us quite heavily. It was 2 months without a win, so getting that done, it was just a big relief in the dressing room, knowing what winning was feeling like again, and we're just hoping we can keep building off that.
The team's changed over quite a bit. We've talked about it a lot on this show. I've talked about it during the game broadcasts on the website. How difficult has it been this last month and a half building new team chemistry with so many new faces, and with today basically being the roster deadline, knowing that this is the group going forward? How good does that feel?
It's good. Now we know who's going to be sitting in the dressing room, who's going to be your stall buddy, so it's great to know that this is the group we have, and just making connections with everyone, getting to know them better, and we've been gelling really good as a group now, so everyone's very excited for it now.
You mentioned everyone's gelling, and obviously we saw that this weekend with 2 come-from-behind wins, 2 huge wins to get us kind of separated between the Bruins, who were in 4th place and kind of creeping up a little bit. But how can you guys use this weekend to kind of continue to build more momentum moving forward into the rest of the season?
I say just always not getting too high, not getting too low. If they do score first, if we're down 2, down 3, just not getting too low on ourselves. And if we're up 2 right away, just keep working and keep doing the things that we're doing that are working for us. So I say just keep change nothing, follow the game plan, and good things will happen.
I'm going to go back to your commitment for a moment here. You've worked a ton off the ice, whether it's working out or working with Waz, doing video. I think you were doing video this afternoon remotely, just think we overheard you in the office going back and forth with even Wags was throwing in some advice.
Well, kinda.
But, how much has Wyatt's experience as a goalie coach helped, and as a goalie himself at high level, helped you?
It's been good. He puts in a lot of time with me, and we discuss a lot of things. We'll get in an argument once in a while over stuff, and he'll always be right. Surprise, surprise, somehow. But and no, I'm really grateful for all the work he's done for me and pushing me as a goaltender and as a person as well.
Go ahead.
And then, we've also touched on it a little bit. We haven't really played a road game. The team's finally going to be getting on the road. I know you're a big routine guy. You're at the rink a ton. I see you there probably an hour before any of the other players on game day, just sitting in the locker room, going through visualization, relaxing, stretching, doing your thing. That's going to have to change a little bit as we get on the road. We won't have the access to the rink. We won't have all that stuff. For you personally, what is that going to mean?
I have a home routine that I usually do, and then on the way, it just depends. Whatever time I get to the rink, I have certain things I just have to do, which is warm up my bodies, my hips, and then a couple hand-eye drills. But I say you just have to have a routine that gets you mentally and physically prepared as soon as possible. Sometimes bus breaks down or whatever, or roads are bad. You only got 45 minutes to get ready, so just having a quick routine that gets you ready in time for the game is pretty much the key thing.
And how do you think it'll affect the group overall? I mentioned it at the top. Just building that chemistry. We haven't had the chance to spend a weekend in a hotel as a team. How much are you looking forward to that? And what do you think that's going to do for the group as far as gelling and everything like that?
It'll be good, and nothing. It's good to get in a hotel. You get a different roommate, somebody you don't live with, so get to connect with them a little more. But no, road trips are always fun, especially if you can come back with a couple wins. So it's always a good time on the bus when you win 2 games. So.
Helen Zahn, Nana checking in. Congrats, Rancier. Easton Thomas checking in. And congratulations, Keenan. Ryan Peterson, nice hat, Keenan. Anybody you'd like to say hi to or just give a quick shout out to?
Thanks to all the fans for all the appreciation, the gratitude throughout the year. Really appreciate it. And Petey, hope you feel better, buddy. And also just thanks to my mom and dad for all the support you've given me. I really appreciate it.
Keenan, we appreciate you coming on the show, and congratulations on your commit. I know there's not a lot of guys that work harder than you do, and everyone's just super happy for you. So congratulations, and thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, fans. As we switch our guests real quick, if Sean's got it queued up, we're going to show you the Powerade Play of the Week.
Draw to the left of Pavikic. 2 minutes. Quickly in front, shot, it's in! Keenan Scott gives the Tauros the lead.
And that, fans, was our Powerade Play of the Week.
It was a big one. It was right off the face-off, 4-on-4, and
I couldn't even finish my announcement in rink, and next thing I know, there's a goal.
Yeah, Caden Scott with the game winner on Friday night. Thank you to Patty Bachhoven and Larry Johnson for the extra camera angles. That really makes that highlight, I think, stand out a little bit, getting the 4 different views of it.
Shout out to Steve Brown if you didn't notice him running in the background.
Actually, you won't see it.
I
cut the highlight before. The running was during the celebration, so that didn't stay in. But yes, Steve Brown. Maybe we'll have to post just that later.
Yeah. All right, fans, let's welcome in our second guest of the evening, Isaac Keller. Ike, welcome to Tauros Weekly.
Thanks for having me.
So we'll start with just another big weekend for you guys. Kind of starting to get over that hump. Coming away with a sweep. How do you think the new guys just kind of needed some time to adjust and just get that team chemistry?
Like you said, I just think they needed the chemistry with their line mates, and like everyone's just kind of new to it. But I think they're doing really well.
Speaking of being new, this a new experience for you, junior hockey. You're the youngest or the second youngest guy on the team. What's the adjustment been like for you?
Probably the biggest adjustment is just living away from home, and just kind of living away from home is probably the biggest thing, and then that's it.
So after he got back into town, you got a new roommate in Jay Buchholz. How good has it been to kind of just have an older guy that you can live with and kind of just pick up his brain apart a little bit and kind of just have that veteran way of going day in and day out?
It's really nice. I heard a lot of good stuff about him before he came in from the other older guys, and he's definitely been a help.
I heard a story, I don't know if it's true, that you had offered him his room back and his bed at Tim and Jody's. Is that true? You offered him his spot back?
Yeah, I did.
And did he take it?
Yeah, he took it.
So you got kicked out of your room?
He didn't kick me out, but I was kind of persuaded by Westy and Petey to give it back to him.
Okay, all right. Obviously, this is your first year, and you've been playing a lot for the team. How do you think, with all of the experience you're getting this year, it's going to help you moving forward as you progress through your junior career?
I just think it'll get a little bit easier and easier every year since I'm starting this year and with the difficulty of this year.
Yeah, you've got most nights when you're in the lineup, you've got Stax is on your line with you, another young guy.
Trevor Stohowiak for the people we didn't know.
Do you guys talk at all about your experiences being a couple of guys who are younger on the team and what your role is playing on the fourth line?
Yeah, we do. We just talk about it, like how we want to, like score goals and stuff like that, and then just kind of really not let a goal in. It's kind of your main.
What's been one of the, because you have all that experience, what's been one of the biggest lessons that you've learned so far that you're going to kind of just keep with you the rest of your career?
Kind of that you have to come in every day and like give it 100%, even in practice and workouts and stuff.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit with Keenan. This year's been a little bit different. How much do you think having all the time off in January contributed to maybe some of the losing streak? It had to have been hard playing a game, having 2 weeks off, then having another weekend, and then 2 more weeks off. Did that kind of start and stop to the schedule make it difficult for you guys to get going after Christmas?
I think it made it difficult for myself. I don't know about, and I guess obviously everyone else, but it was like you couldn't really stay in a groove and like keep good performances going.
How much of a routine guy are you? Like, do you have a specific routine that you go through every game day? And how is it going to change now that the team has been on the road, going to be on the road more?
I don't really have a big routine. I usually just get a cup of coffee before every game and then do the team workout or stretch.
How's it been playing in front of crowds now that the Mesa's back open again? Have you played in front? Do you have a lot of experience playing in front of crowds like that, or what's it been like for you?
No, only maybe like one game, but it's nowhere near this. It's really, really cool.
I should have looked beforehand. Have you scored at home yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like when you score at home and the building just goes nuts?
It was pretty cool. I mean, you kind of don't really hear anything, but after watching it on like hockey TV, it was crazy.
So you're kind of a high pace player that just kind of always. It seems like every time that I look like down the end of the ice for the puck, you're always racing down after it. Is there any kind of NHL player that you've modeled your game after?
There's a few. I like Dylan Larkin and then Patrick Kane. Mostly Dylan Larkin because he's fast. But
so a Red Wing and a Blackhawk. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting combination.
What do you like to do in the off season? Obviously, you're in Minot for a while, and this year with the extended season, not particularly as long of an off season. But what do you like to do when you're not playing hockey?
I like to wake surf and then like bass fish.
So you're out on the water a lot then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ryan Peterson checking in. Ike is a great player and a good friend. Max Bogdanovich tuning in from the hot tub. Ike is absolutely nails. So some of your friends and teammates checking in and supporting you.
Yeah, how good does it feel that so many of the veteran players have taken you in, and when we talk to them, they all have good things to say about you? What does that mean to you as one of the younger guys to be embraced that well?
It means a lot. I mean, it's nice. They kind of, help me out a little bit when they think that I need it, and just kind of give me good pointers.
Any goals for the rest of the season?
No, not really. I don't know.
Well, obviously, winning the Robbie's got to be a goal.
Winning the Robbie.
Ike, we appreciate you coming on the show, and then best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Well, fans, if you would like to see either Keenan or Ike, or both.
Or the rest of the guys.
Yeah, on the ice this weekend.
Or just listen to Peter play music and announce.
Exactly. Or they can just stay home and listen to you broadcast.
Yeah, no one wants to do that.
Nah. Plenty of tickets still available for the weekend. It is Ag Weekend, as we said at the beginning of the show. So make sure you come out and have some fun. It's just going to be another fun weekend. And we don't play at home again until March 12th against Bismarck.
Last chance after this weekend, pretty much. I mean, Friday's February 12th, so pretty much a month on the road after this weekend. So last chance to see the boys in person. After that, you won't have any option other than to stay home and listen to me, I guess, for the next
and me
next little bit. Yeah, you'll be on the road too. So last chance to come and see the guys in person. Pack the Pepsi this weekend. Let's get it
March
loud.
12th.
Well, that'll be the promotion, March 12th. But I'm just, in general, let's pack the
rink.
rink. Yeah,
okay.
Let's pack the rink this weekend. Support the guys and have a lot of fun, and hopefully turn 3 in a row into 5 in a row.
Exactly. That would be so much fun. All right, fans, this has been another edition of Tauros Weekly. For Sean Bachhoven behind the scenes, once again, always doing a fantastic job. Patty Bachhoven providing the cookies. That's Ken. I'm Peter. We'll see you at the rink.